What is going on, good people? Welcome to the channel. I am Ty Smith and you're watching my channel, Modern Renaissance Man, in which I'm greatly appreciative of. Make sure that you all are following me on the platforms you see above and below. Don't forget to hit this thumbs up button. That way my content can consistently be recommended to you and it keeps me on your YouTube feed. And if and when you do subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification, which will bring up another tab that allows you to select all notifications. That keeps me notified. No, keeps you notified of me. Okay. Last but not least, make sure you go check out my other channel, Man, Husband, Father, on YouTube, in which I'm getting rid of a whole lot of old content and putting fresh new content on it that's going to consist of man, husband, father. Okay. Appreciate you all. So ladies and gentlemen, if y'all don't know, it's starting to become a popular little thing, this little table where people of differences of opinion will sit at a table surrounded by other people that's completely of the opposite opinion. So, for example, in this case, you're going to have conservative Michael Knowles sit down, going to be surrounded by 25 people of the LGBTQ, HIJK, LMNOP community, and they're going to be having some conversation, and things can get heated and do get heated, as y'all seen the video I did last time with Ben Shapiro, with that grown woman sitting in front of him that had a full beard and all that stuff like that, right? So, guys, those of you that don't like pausing, I would recommend that you go over to Jubilee. And the link should be posted in the description of this video. But I want you to go over to Jubilee and check out the whole entirety of it. It's about an hour and 40 minutes long, but I'm just going to take this segment out right here. So again, ladies and gentlemen, here it is right here with Michael Knowles, who's getting ready to talk with this individual right here, this man right here. And we're going to go from there. I am going to be pausing when I want to throw my input in there so I can teach a lot of my mentees some of these mental gymnastic strategies that these people do and how you can combat them. All right. So let's get ready to go ahead and roll right on into this, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Oh, bro jumped up quick.
Hi.
Hello.
Blossom. She, her, hers powerhouse.
Blossom Powerhouse. Lovely to meet you.
Yes. Go ahead. I want to know your ideology around transgenderism, something that doesn't exist. It just sounds more like conservative propaganda. So I kind of want to know a little bit more about what you're trying to communicate.
Okay. I think for all of history everywhere, people have understood the human person to have something to do with his body. So like your body has something to do with who you are. Now there is an alternative view, which is called Gnosticism. It's a view that our bodies don't really have anything to do with who we are, that the body is maybe even evil, and that our true selves have no connection to our bodies. And I see in the transgender ideology a kind of Gnosticism that says that you could look like a man, you could have a man's genetics, you could have a man's genitals, you could have a man's everything. But if you feel on some deep level that you're really a woman, then you are really a woman. And
Where's the lie? It's the truth.
have something to do with his body. So like your body has something to do with who you are. Now there is an alternative view, which is called Gnosticism. It's a view selves have no connection to our bodies. And I see in the transgender ideology a kind of Gnosticism that says that you could look like a man, you could have a man's genetics, you could have a man's genitals, you could have a man's everything. But if you feel on some deep level that you're really a woman, then you are really a woman. And I don't think that's true. And I think that the social effects of that are really bad because it leads to the depriving women of their legitimate rights. In some cases, it leads to rapes, notably in the last few years.
Facts. Getting uncomfortable, sir? Making them uncomfortable.
And it also leads to women losing their sports competitions and their scholarships. And it's just disordered and false. And it also leads to more people adopting this identity, which leads to very high rates of anxiety, depression, and suicide. So it's bad for everyone, and it's not grounded in reality.
Oh, I don't even think you understand what you say sometimes. I don't think you even understand what you say because
that makes no sense. I don't understand what I'm saying. That makes no sense. That made absolutely no sense. I don't understand. You don't understand what you're saying sometimes. That makes no sense. Watch how a dud response probably is going to be. I'll talk not with trans, but individuals that have that type of defense mechanism in the way that they try to talk back about something that you said. Watch.
When we talk about these rape cases of women in the restroom, they're coming from cis men like you. So let's be very clear.
No, that's not true. In 2021,
do not interrupt a black
well, I'm just trying to correct you. Well, I would never interrupt a black woman. You made
He said I would never interrupt a black woman. That's not a black woman.
Me, as a black trans woman, I am not a threat to cis women, and I think it is harmful that you are going around here spewing that rhetoric, weaponizing this rhetoric against trans people.
Weaponizing facts?
That's a fact. There was a boy that dressed up like a woman, acting like he was trans, and he RAPED'd a girl in the bathroom. The school tried to cover it up. The father was getting ready to hurt the boy, and the father the one that got arrested at the school board meeting. Let me take that back. I lied. The father wasn't trying to hurt the boy. The father was pissed off, and he spoke up at the school board meeting very loudly, and they removed him for his daughter getting sexually assaulted in the bathroom by that boy that the school tried to cover up. That was not no dang on cis man bull crap. It's only a man and a woman. See how I'm responding right now? That's exactly how I respond here. Y'all, I know it's different. Y'all, don't get me wrong. I like Michael Knowles and a lot of things that he do, just like I like a lot of things that Ben Shapiro do. I like a lot of things that a lot of these people do, but I just hate the fact that it seems like it just don't come back with,
does not exist.
Hold on.
Rhetoric. Weaponizing this rhetoric against trans people.
Weaponizing facts?
Transgenderism does not exist. We as trans people exist. We are 1% of the population. And there is a lot of power in the trans identity because you are sitting here spewing something to me that doesn't really exist.
I'm not spewing anything. I'm just stating facts plainly.
I have lived experience. You don't. And you never will. But
you and Michael Knowles have the same experiences as being a man. Y'all both grew up. Y'all both put on more muscle mass. Y'all both went through puberty. Y'all both end up having hair on your armpits and your dangling area. You and Michael Knowles both have balls unless you got it transitioned over. You both got a vas deferens. You both got a prostate gland. You both have a penis. You both have a urethra. Plain and simple.
I do have a question.
I have
for
lived
you.
experience.
What if one of your
I'm alive.
What if one of your kids came out as trans? How would you
God
react
forbid.
to that?
I mean, I would obviously love my children, and I would try to do what's best for my children. And the best thing that I could do to be respectful and also to be conducive to their flourishing is to tell them the truth, which is
boom. That's it. Thank God he said that.
That they're not really girls.
Exactly.
And also to be conducive to their flourishing is to tell them the truth, which is that they're not really girls.
Oh, come on. I can't even imagine your relationship with your children. No shade.
There can't be no shade. Telling your kids the truth is no shade. I have 2 sons that are grown men right now. They were boys at one time. Now they're men. That's it. It's simple.
That's great. That's a great
I just cannot even imagine that. But here's the reality. We exist. Again, people like you do not have the intellectual capacity to hold conversations like this because in a minute you're going to reduce this down to genitalia and then we're going to have to shift this somewhere else because obviously people like you, that's where they go, right?
In a minute, what I'm going to do is correct something you said. When you said that the rapes that have occurred in these bathrooms are cis men.
White cis men, I should say, actually.
They're just men, period.
That isn't true. Loudoun County, 2021, the big case that actually ended up flipping the state was because there was a boy who wore a skirt, went into the girl's bathroom and raped a girl in a particularly hideous way. And do you know what happened?
What they try to flip it and make it seem like, no, that wasn't a train. That was a regular boy. I love this.
Boy
Watch, I guarantee you.
Went into the girl's bathroom and raped a girl in a particularly hideous way. And do you know what happened? Hold on, don't cut me off. You said you wouldn't.
A cis boy. It was not a trans woman. All y'all do is go back to cis boys. You're always talking about cis boys. I don't understand the fascination with trans bodies and what's happening in the bathroom.
See how Jesus, did I just do that? See how he is trying to cut him off and won't let him get it through? Because he was about to start cooking dude. Michael Knowles is getting ready to cook this black man with a wig on about that. He gonna try to flip it. No. See, he a cis man. No, he's a man. He was a boy. Just like you, sir, are a boy.
It is mostly happening.
I think you're filibustering because you don't want me to tell you what happened.
Yes.
Filibuster.
Let's hear that again.
What's happening in the bathroom? It is mostly happening. I don't understand the fascination with trans bodies and what's happening in the bathroom. It is mostly happening.
I think you're filibustering because you don't want me to tell you what happened in the bathroom.
Who?
Me. I think you're filibustering me.
No.
I think that you're distracting from the fact that a boy wearing a skirt in a girl's bathroom raped a girl.
But not a trans woman.
Well, there's no such thing as a trans woman.
So. Boom! Conversation over with. Y'all, conversation over. There is no such thing as a trans woman or a trans man. Those are just words y'all want to throw on there. And again, folks, when I had this conversation with somebody before, they got pissed off because I said, you know what? I'm a thekasekalikalikamik. What is that? Don't worry about it. Just that's what I am. Well, I'm neither man nor woman, nor animal, nor spirit, nor water, nor trees, nor air, nor metal, nor wood, nor elements. I am just simply a make. What would you say to me? Okay, this is exactly what I'm saying, and this is what I do to them. Okay.
Wearing a skirt in a girl's bathroom.
A boy, but not a trans woman.
Well, there's no such thing as a trans woman.
Oh, yes, it is. You're looking at one right now.
I'm looking
You're looking at me
I'm
right
looking
now.
at a
with lived experience.
I'm looking at a.
Look how she not look. Oh, I see how it's messing me up. Look how he's not trying to let Michael Knowles talk.
At a trans woman who has been transitioning for over 20 years, who has lived experience.
Y'all, I'm sorry I keep pausing, but I told you I was going to do it. This is why I'm telling y'all. This is why I know these people don't want me in their space. I would not let him overtalk me. I would blah 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 blah. Are you not gonna let me talk? Are you? Okay, blah 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 la 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 la. The old South mule, she ain't what she used to be. Ain't what she used to be. Ain't what she used to be. The old South. I'll just start doing that. Because I'm going to keep my thought. I'm not going to let you filibuster. I'm not going to let you try to derail the conversation because you're just going to start spewing out a whole bunch of bull crap that when you say something, it's going to make all your friends around you feel good like you said something important. They're going, ooh, ooh, ooh. And it's like you're not going to say anything of any significance. They all do the same thing. Mark my words. Mark my words.
At a trans woman who has been transitioning for over 20 years, who has lived experience.
Yes.
You're talking to an activist here.
But your identity is not grounded in reality.
Thank you.
Oh, I am
I'm not really talking to anyone because you keep talking over me.
Exactly.
I'm
not really talking to anyone because you keep talking over me.
In your head, I'm not, but I am in reality.
Yeah.
I'm here in front of you right now talking to you.
You're confused about your identity.
No, you are confused at the fact that you don't really have any talking points right now because
then why aren't you letting me speak?
You really don't.
You are confused that you don't have no talk. See, look, malfunction. Let me tell you why. Because inside that man, his own brain, his own nature is telling him, dude is right. He's right. This is what we are. But you got to sit there and try to filibuster, keep on talking, derailing. You're not, and because you don't know, you never live. No, nature never lies. And that's why you're warring with it, sir, with the blonde wig.
If I have nothing to say, why aren't you letting me speak?
Your show. How about that?
Then it would become your show, I think.
Oh, yeah, I should have a show. I should have a show.
In 2018, there were 2 rapes in bathrooms, and one in Wisconsin, one in Georgia.
From men,
also because of the transgender identity.
But say it, cis men.
If you're going to describe a boy who wears a skirt and goes into a girl's bathroom as a cis man, no, I didn't.
No, you are. This is the example that you run.
Oh, see what I'm saying? Let me talk. Okay, the old South mule, she ain't what she used to be. That's what I do, guys. And it pisses them off. And they end up caving or they end up calling me a name and walking off because I don't let them do that. I can't stand. Don't let them do it.
No, you
as
are.
a cis man. No, I didn't.
No, you are. This is the example that you run to. Past that, you have nothing.
I've just given you 3 examples.
Nothing.
I've given you 3 examples in recent years.
You don't. You've been struggling this entire
news to
time.
Me. Have I?
Yeah, you have.
He's not struggling. See what I'm saying? Now you're projecting. Ooh, I can't stand projecting. I'm not struggling. I can't talk. You keep talking. See, but it won't happen to me. Woo! Daily Wire, won't y'all get me on there and do some stuff like this? Yup.
The trans lady doth protest.
Oh, y'all see? Look, y'all see that? Looking around for validation and for affirmation. Watch. Look at the body language.
News to me. Have I?
Yeah, you have.
The trans lady doth protest too much, methinks.
Bye. Goodbye.
Perhaps I'll see you on my show.
Yes, invite me.
Yeah.
Get my email. Tell your people to get my email address. How about that?
Yeah.
Good job.
Good job. No, that was not a good job. That was absolutely 100% horrible. Michael Knowles, don't get me wrong, I like the way he handled his business and everything there. The only difference is, guys, is that there's some kids in life. You can talk to some kids and get on them, they will get it. There are other kids, they just need to get that whooping. And in this case like this, they needed that man needed a whooping. I'm talking about the man with the blonde wig on who's saying that he's a black woman wearing a white woman's hairstyle or a white man's hairstyle. And look how they try to do all the flipping up of the words and everything, trying to say things like it is a cis man that did it. No, it was a boy who claimed that he was trans, dressed up like a woman and did this to this girl. So absolutely BS. And what Michael Knowles, he did get 2 examples, but the one example that he that got passed over is when the boy who got in trouble for doing this to that young woman in the bathroom, the school covered it up and he went to another school and he did the same thing again. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what we have going on right now. I'm not going to lie to anybody. I don't care what anyone says. People get pissed off when things get rooted in reality. One thing that's not going to lie is biology. What you are and how you were born is what you are. If you have a penis and the balls and you got the vas deferens, all those parts I named off, you are a man. If you have ovaries, if you have fallopian tubes, you have things that produces oocytes that travel down there, and you have a uterus, you have a cervix, you have a vagina, you have mammary glands. You are a woman. Can't people just be real and just say, I am a man that like other men, and because I like other men, I want to look like a girl to make that man desire me more, or vice versa? Can a woman just say, I'm a woman that like other women, and I'm going to make myself look butch and everything like that to be more desirable? Or better yet, why can't you just be a man who just like other men and you just gay? A woman, you are a lesbian and you like other women and you're just gay. Why does there have to be these crazy excuses like you being born that way and all these things like that, and you struggle with this and everything like that? How is it that if something's supposed to be so natural to you, why does it have to have some sort of possible support system? Why does it have to have it to where it has to be validated? If it is what it is, it would just be natural. No one goes around that is heterosexual, and when they get with a girl or like a girl, they don't have to sit there. I struggle with it. You just like the girl. There's no struggle. But most of them come out and say things like, I struggled all because I wonder what. You know what? Straight people can say the same thing. I struggled with wanting to get a girlfriend because I didn't know what my parents would think about her. I didn't know if they would like her. I didn't know if they would think that she's not good enough for me. Is that a struggle? No, that's a natural thing. So my point is, if what you're doing is not against nature, and I'm not even going to throw God in there right now. That's a whole nother video. But if it's not against nature, why is it that people who are heterosexual don't struggle with being with the opposite sex? But you feel like you struggle. And if it is a natural thing, there shouldn't be no struggle. Anyway, y'all, I know what I'm talking about. You guys let me know what you think about all this by putting it in the comments below after this video. And I might do a panel or something like this. And I would love to have trans people on there and we can talk about this. But one thing that's not going to happen is a situation like that right there. I'll be respectful. One thing about me, though, I'm not going to lie. I will not call no man no woman, nor would I call a woman a man. And if they get pissed off and don't want to talk to me, that's completely fine. I don't play games like that. Again, let me know what you guys think about this by putting it in the comments below after this video. Don't forget to do what y'all see in that illustration right there, please. The next video that I will be doing in chronological order is going to be up there. Things that I do as a variety here. I am Ty Smith, modern Renaissance man, hoping and praying that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing. Most of all, I'm praying that every last one of you guys are in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all, PG.